Oh, thank you, Jack. As you can tell, I'm still getting used to the stream deck. Right, let's start again. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you, Jack, right from the start. I hope you're feeling better. I got so excited, I forgot to unmute my mic on the stream deck. Right, so here we are. Why am I excited? It's Monza Day. We've had to wrestle through a few courses that I don't know that well in a car that I'm not that familiar with. I'm getting better with the car, but now we're here, we're at Monza. It's one of my favourite practice tracks. We use it, I use it in every racing game to get to grips with it, especially Assetto Corsa as well. So I've been really looking forward to getting on this track with the F2 car. We're getting towards the end of the F2 series now. We've only got Monza, Sochi and Abu Dhabi left to go. So yeah, looking forward to getting to the end of it now. We are getting to the point where we'll obviously replace F2 either with the career mode of this game or something else entirely. Not quite decided yet, but that'll be happening sometime next week. Yeah, so anyway, Father's Day as well today, so I hope all the dads and granddads have had a great one. I know I'm on here to have fun today. Been really looking forward to Monza. So without any further rambling, let's get right in. So I'm amazed with how easy the stream deck makes things, but as you can tell, I'm still not used to the ease of muting and unmuting my microphone.
Welcome once again then. You join us just as the final preparations are being made before practice gets underway here at Monza.
Get me out onto this track. Right. Go to track.
Okay, the track is green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature.
Really looking forward to this. I watched the races back yesterday at Spa as well. They were great. Really enjoyed those. We dominated the wet race and the dry afterwards. Early lock up. Need to get some heat into the tyres. That's no real surprise. Oh, this track is like coming home. It's great. Yeah, I think I will. Oh, not quite enough downforce to chuck it in like I'm used to. Okay, we'll go one more lap and then change setup. Better, we kept that nice and tight. Goes better too. Oh, went a little over the limit there. Okay, let's get back into the garage. Cheers, Jack. Yeah, that'd be great.
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and damage screen.
Yeah, we'll go with this one. I won't go maximum top speed because there are parts where I felt like I was borderline on the downforce anyway. I will go flying lap. Let's go. You could either do it on a whisper on here, Jack, or like a DM on Twitter or something, whichever's more convenient, mate. You gotta watch that curve. Yeah, we're definitely seeing better speed on the straights. Right, I think it's fair to give it another lap. Traffic in the way. No, no, no. Can't really give this lap a fair shake now. Oh my god, come on. Right. Back to the garage, we'll do another flying lap. Really see if we can get a better time out of the reduced downforce. Okay, we're all good so far. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll probably go with that setup. It's a little bit more twitchy, but it's bearable. It's, you know, I can definitely deal with it. One shot quality, oh, lovely, perfect weather. Feature race, dry conditions, oh,
So
lovely.
far, our fastest lap is a 1:34.1.
Well, I think we're going to be fine.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three: Delatraz, Schumacher and Nyck de Vries. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula 2 action very shortly.
Come on, let's get us out.
This is it. Qualifying. This is where the drivers need to put everything they have on the line to make sure they impress.
Could have carried more speed through there, but we'll be okay. Perfect. Got to be pole.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three: Delatraz, Sete Camara and Nyck de Vries.
Okay, nearly 2
With
seconds.
qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Now, assuming the AI doesn't wipe me out, I think this should be a reasonably dominant race.
Welcome everybody to the heart of Italian motor racing, Monza. We're here with Formula 2 for what ought to be
I think the start's got a little bit better by the end of yesterday's session. Not perfect by a long shot, but I was losing less positions, I was bogging down less.
Monza is one of the fastest circuits in Formula 2, comprising some very long straights and tight chicanes. The engine spends so long at full throttle, in fact, that engine failures are not an uncommon sight here. On top of that, the 3.6 miles of track are pretty hard on the gearbox too. And here are the driver grid positions for today's race. Louis Delatraz lines up on pole position, and it's Sergio Sette Camara in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have De Vries, Aitken, Jordan King, and Joe Hubert, Giotto, Latifi, Ralph Boschart, Schumacher, Mazepin, Callum.
I think Sette Camara's been a particular thorn in my side throughout most of this series.
And Dorian Boccolacci, Raghunathan, and Juan Manuel Correa completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'll try. Definitely. Right, I'm gonna have to watch this AI snapping in front of me. There we go. Let's get these positions back. Whoa. Oh, yes.
Alright, let's focus now on the rest of the race.
Only our nemesis in front now. Yeah. Whoa, tried to feather the brake.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Almost. Come on. Gonna go from the inside, we've got to cover them off. Well, let's try and open up a gap.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Thought we were going to get a VSC then.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on mediums.
In Assetto Corsa, I think, well, at least in the base game, there's no better experience than taking the Lotus 98T and driving it at the limit around this track. It is absolutely amazing. Force feedback feels great.
Strategy is available on the MFT.
Let's take a look. Confirm.
Got that confirmed. Caution, caution.
Whoa. A little bit of a lateral slide there. We caught it. Driver behind.
Our gap behind is 4.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.0.
For anyone just joining the stream who's unsure of the track, this is Monza. One of my favourite tracks, no matter which game it's in. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that opinion. Watch that curve on the exit. Driver behind.
The gap to the car behind is 5.7 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:38.0.
Looks like we're gaining over 2 seconds a lap. No, the football's on at the minute, so to get some time off. Here things football, mine's racing. Got an 8-second lead now, fantastic. Let's keep this up. I agree. At least I'm hoping, you know, when we finally get a full season and the cost cap comes into play and the new regs, really looking forward to that. Yeah, I will do. Point me in the right direction, Jack. I'll check them all out. Driver behind.
The gap behind us is 13.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.7. Nobuharu in the pits. Box this lap.
No problem. Are you thinking of streaming as well, Jack? Cheers, thanks for that, mate.
Go now.
I'll check it out right after the stream.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Oh, awesome, brilliant. Whoa. I think this race is just going to be all about maintaining the gap, hopefully, and not ending up in the wall. That does mean now that we're up for some good racing in the feature race, where we'll, the sprint race, where we'll be starting in 8th P. Gives you something to aim for next time, mate. Congratulations, by the way. The only real racing I've ever done was I've done karting once. That's all. So like I used real racing with pretty big air quotes. It was at my stag do. Six laps to go. Yeah, I loved it myself. I can't wait to take both my boys. One of them's nearly 8 soon, so he'll be old enough for most of the, you know, public facilities and that. I'm thinking of putting together a smaller sim rig for the boys as well. The way this is set up, it's hard to describe, but you basically, I couldn't even lower the wheel for them to get it closer to the pedals if it's right, because it's like, it's buttoned right up against the desk as it is. It's not a great setup I've got at the moment, but it's the best I can do with the space I've got. You know what really surprised me the most when I went karting? Just how heavy those things are on the steering. Driver behind.
Okay, the gap behind is 17.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:37.8.
Yeah, so it's just you, the steering column and the wheels, isn't it? I've often said to the missus, even this wheel, this Logitech, this is heavier than our real life Peugeot. First time I did a really long session on this wheel and then went back into a real car, honestly it was almost like I was overdriving the car, something awful. Driver behind.
Our gap behind is 19.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:37.9.
Okay, we're opening that gap up again. Perfect. Wow. I've never driven anything like really quick in real life. But we have got the BAC Mono factory not far from where I live at all. Seen a few of those coming out of that little facility, and I'd love a go at those cars. They look insane. Maybe a 22-second lead, okay. It's a bit scary when you hit the power though. Right. Jack, you're looking at a guy who up until recently drove a Rover 75, so me and fast cars haven't really mixed that often, you know. Driver behind.
The gap to the car behind is 22.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 7 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:37.7.
Very pretty car, I'll give it that. I worked hard on it for about 4 years. But where I live there's lots of speed bumps, and the suspension took a pounding a couple of times, and there was just one too many repairs to get done, and with having a family I needed something more practical, so I've got a nice, very average, very boring Peugeot 307 at the minute. About as far away from a race car as you can possibly get.
This is your final lap of the race.
Well, this has been quite easy, this one, but driving around Monza is always fun anyway, and the sprint race we should see a bit more action. I know that you can save highlight reels, but from what I've seen of those, they're pretty useless. I know what you're getting at, because I was thinking of doing that, going back and recording all the replays and doing something with it that way, but I haven't really looked at it yet.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
That was easy.
Carlin have pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Although the Formula 2 car are all the same spec, the winner just looked better out there. It would have been a combination of getting those tires.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship.
Ooh,
It's a
nearly a
good result for
30-second
Louis
lead again.
Delatraz, who
Great.
extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And now,
We haven't
Davide
had many of
Valsecchi,
those.
let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
It's a difficult call, but I take Juan Manuel Correa. He was just better than everyone else in treating the tires. He conserved it till the end. He made the difference.
On to the
Yeah,
teams.
yeah, I understand,
Carlin had
mate.
extended their lead at the top of the standings. There was also a strong showing from the MP Motorsport team today as they
Yeah,
make
well, that's
their
what it
way
needs,
up the
doesn't it?
standings. After all this drama, you'll be mad not to join us for the next race. We
Especially
hope
for
to
the
see you there.
overtakes and things
Take
like that.
care.
But yeah, those highlight reels, they're mostly absolutely useless. They get straight out there. This should be a very
You
cool
can run
race.
side by side into the Rettifilio, but don't brake too late on these cold tyres or you will hit someone.
Let's be honest, it's probably going to happen anyway. All that I hope is that my wing stays in one piece. Oh, bogged down really bad. That's okay, that means more racing. Oh, we're gonna get hit. And we didn't. That's a turn out for the books. Mazepin covered me off nicely there. We got him though. Oh, 3 wide. I do love how aggressive they are now, it's fantastic. Apparently it's even been improved in 2020. Oh, how are we keeping this clean? Well, I knew we'd be up for some good racing, but fantastic. Oh, we couldn't turn in harder. Could have had them then.
Good job, nice overtake.
Move over early and cover them off. That's what we need. Right, that's P7. Right, we should gain quite a lot of time here. Got to be really careful of the AI braking too early there. I'm backing out of that one. Oh, we dummied them. Really didn't think that'd work. Oh, we got a much better exit. 2 positions. That's P5.
That was the fastest lap of the race.
As you can tell, mate, I'm getting used to this car now. Bit risky. Can we get 2 more? We can, but something's happened with the rear wing. Let's just live with it. Car doesn't feel any different, maybe it was the DRS. I can put the power down just like before. Yeah, rear wing damage. Very weird. Didn't feel any contact. Yeah, it's gotta be. Car feels fine. That's okay, you know, I haven't needed DRS yet. It isn't even active yet and we're charging through the field.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Oh, we're gonna bide our time. Oh, come on.
Deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
What did they say about safety cars in this series? Almost every race. I was on a nice charge then as well.
Speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Oh, come on, I'm only keeping up with the path. So we've had rear wing damage out of nowhere. We've now got a safety car. If it rains, I'm going to eat my wheel. Tyre temps are pretty bad. I daren't do a burnout. Not with how spin happy these cars are. God, I hate going ram onto the snail's pace. It's horrible. Come on, let us race.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Stop backing me up, come on. Wow. Come on, green flag me. Come on.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Oh. And we'll take that. P1.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Cheers. Driver behind.
The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 2:15.3.
Well, they're in DRS range, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1, the gap behind us is 1.3 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
And
5
just
laps
like
till the
that.
end.
Let's see if he hasn't got DRS anymore. Perfect. Three purple sectors. Nice. Oh, getting too enthusiastic. Cheers, mate. Slowly climbing. as I say, if I get to 50, I'll do something of it, a giveaway prize draw or whatever. At the moment, I'm thinking a code for F1 2020. Thanks so much, Jack. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm throwing everything I've got at the stream at the minute. Like, you know, I'm not like making any money off it or anything like that. It's costing me money, and I'm throwing every bit of time I can into it. Purely because I love the racing, really, and once to share it, get some like-minded people involved, things like that. But yeah, if the channel can be successful and we get a good community, then that's a really nice perk, isn't it? Two more laps. Thank you. Cheers, John.
Yellow flag.
Oh no, he's gone off now. Driver behind.
Okay, the gap behind is 7.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.0. This is your final lap of the race.
What a race. driver behind?
Our gap behind is 9.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:38.3.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to finish on like a 10-second lead.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
Oh, there were some great overtakes on that one. Even if I do say so myself, I was really happy with that.
Today. What a superb victory. And I have to wonder, Davide Valsecchi, just what set them apart from the competition here.
It was all about being in the right place at the right time. If the safety car hadn't come out and bunched everybody up, I think we could have been looking at a very different result today.
And there you have it, today's winners, having raced
Did
some of the
Davide say
biggest
we
names
would have been
in
looking at a
F1
very
today,
different
Carlin
result
have once
if a
again
safety car
shown
came
their
out?
expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Louis Delatraz, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Luis Delatraz. That
Yeah,
was
it's
a
about time.
commanding
Cheers,
performance
Davide.
today. Very impressive indeed.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Teams Championship. Carlin have extended their lead at the top of the standings. That's the end of today's race. Thank you for joining us, and I'm sure you'll agree it was a great race and sets us up nicely for the next instalment in a few weeks' time. Take care. From Davide and I, it's goodbye.
Right, next is Sochi. Oh, everybody's favourite track. Right, I think I'm going to get a glass of water before I start this one. 1 second.
We're here at the Sochi Autodrome on the Black Sea, heading into this weekend's Formula 2 practice session. The teams are working on their final alterations in the garages, and any moment now, the cars will be sent out for the first time.
Let's get a few laps under our belt. Best lap so far is a 1 minute 53.1. All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave. top 10. We're 10th in the speed trap, 147.0 miles per hour.
As all cars are now over the line, your top three again are Delatraz, Schumacher and Sergio Sette Camara. Thank you for joining. What welcome to Formula 2 and the qualifying session for tomorrow's feature race. We're here on the shores of the Black Sea at Sochi, and the cars will be exiting the pits any minute now.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
The grid is all set for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, which are Delatraz, De Vries and Antoine Hubert. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. And here in Russia, today's race is about to start. We're at the Sochi Autodrome, and the drivers on the grid are almost ready to begin. Join us as we enjoy today's Formula 2 event. The Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile circuit encompassing venues built for Russia's 2014 Olympics. Close barriers will make overtaking difficult in places, but much of the track can be taken flat out. The fans definitely won't be left wanting when it comes to the spectacle of sheer speed. Davide, is there anything we should be looking for in today's race? The teams are all very competitive at the moment, so are we about to witness a push from anyone in particular?
Hi Alex, the team will have been studying everyone else out there very carefully, so I think we are in for a very interesting event today. I can't wait to see how this race unfolds.
As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. Good job yesterday from Louis Delatraz. The Swiss driver starts from pole position, with Nick De Vries slotting in alongside.
I've done it again.
Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hubert, Aitken, Nicholas Latifi, and Matsushita,
Oh.
Galeo, Tete Camara,
My God.
Giotto, Dorian
Maybe I should just
Boccolacci,
disconnect the stream
Schumacher,
deck, eh?
Joe, Jordan King, and Eilert, Boscho, Alesi,
So yeah, as I was saying, thank you, Mav.
And Juan Manuel Correa completes the grid. And with Lights Out just moments away,
It
it's time
did,
to
it
go
did,
down
thank you.
to the track.
It's really difficult getting a new stream out there. I'm throwing everything at it for you. Any support is massively appreciated. Thanks so much.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
Okay. terrible start, that's okay. You're already trying to ram me off the track. Come on. Just about got away with that, I think. Yeah, if you look at the follower progress bar there, Jack, it's looking a lot better now. Thank you, mate. Yeah, it's been tough, like, because I have to start all new social media and stuff to support the channel. So even things like my Instagram and Twitter, they've all started at zero, you know. P2 ready.
You made it look easy. Let's go, let's get the breeze. Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
We got him. I hope you get a chance to look after yourself this week, Jack. Come on, wife, I'm at Sochi.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Check your MFD
Exactly.
for a new strategy option. Gap to teammate behind is 2.0 seconds.
Try not to crack under the pressure. Confirm.
Confirmed.
Really glad I went with the higher downforce setup. I can really stick it into the corners like I couldn't before. And the rear end feels way more planted. Driver behind.
The gap to the car behind is 2.4 seconds. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 3 laps off. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:56.8.
Fastest lap, yes, we'll take that. See you in a bit, missus. The missus is loving this, these marathon race sessions are making me lose weight and all sorts. Like my own little lockdown gym, this. I do look like I'm skipping leg day though. Made that. Looks like we're going to get fastest lap again.
It should be a few laps at least before you start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for the time being.
Smashed it, nice. Driver behind.
The gap behind us is 6.6 seconds. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:56.7.
Well, we're opening up a gap. Won't be enough for one of these ridiculously long pit stops, but it's something. Nearly a 10-second lead now. I might be dreaming, but I'm pretty sure I haven't had a single flashback this session yet. Totally just jinxed myself, I know that. Now I think, Jack, I must be getting used to the car. It only took me the whole F2 season. Nice.
Nobuharu is coming in for a stop.
Just look at how much I can turn that in. Fantastic with this higher downforce setup. That rear end sensitivity is pretty much eliminated.
Remember to pit this lap.
Are you looking forward to the My Team function on F1 2020, Jack? Like, is it something that you think that you're going to use? Take a look, might be interested. The key takeaways from it is handling is improved. It's supposed to feel like the F1 cars in this one, but with medium traction control, which is how I have it anyway. So it's supposed to feel pretty good. Less lateral slide. The 2020 manager mode or whatever, what's it called, My Team.
Strategy complete.
You've got like individual departments to develop the parts of your cars. You start the team from scratch, you sign sponsors and all sorts. Looks good. Wow, engineer nailed it with the strategy. So we're just cruising to the finish. And in Sochi too, I did not expect this. Yeah, I would like that. I'd definitely like that. Like I say, it definitely was in one of the earlier games. I can't remember which one. But yeah, you could have multiplayer career, and one of your friends could be your teammate. It was fantastic. It was great. 2018 had it as well. Cool. Yeah, I'm going way back in my mind. I think it was in like 2011 or something like that. But back then, I mean, I couldn't, much like now actually, I couldn't get any of my friends to play it. They don't like how precise you've got to be and things like that. Driving behind.
Okay, the gap behind is 16.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 2-minute 21.4.
Yeah, this will probably be the last one. Actually no, I'm going to do the sprint race as well right after.
Our gap behind is 17.7 seconds.
Then that'll just leave me with if it did a whole race weekend, it'd probably be the longest, but the sprint race alone, nah. I've done 2 streams so far that were like 3 hours. And I think if I went on and did Abu Dhabi as well, then yeah, about 3 hours, but I'm going to leave that one till next week. It is with the force feedback. But I suppose it's good practice, you know, because I don't know what I'm going to be streaming going forward, you know, especially if I end up on iRacing. So the longer I can go, the better. Wow, we pulled out a fast flap. Considering I was dreading getting on this track with an F2 car. Can't believe how well it's gone. 20-second lead, wow. The way this car's behaving now with the higher downforce setting, it feels a lot like the F1 cars in this game. And we got another purple sector, great. Oh, I lost some time there. Two more laps, then we're on to the sprint race. for new viewers, I'm not sure how familiar you are with F2, but the race weekend is a little bit different to the F1 in that you have two races. You have a feature race, which goes much as you'd expect it, then you've got your sprint race on the following day, which reverses the top 8 positions. So if I win this race, and it looks like I will, we'll be starting our P8 for the next race. Also, all the cars are the same spec, so the racing's pretty close, and as far as the game's concerned, the AI are absolutely brutal. Yeah, that's okay. Driver behind.
The gap to the car behind is 25.9
Wow.
seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:56.5.
We're going to end up with another 30-second lead. I'd say it was time to turn up the difficulty, but I think it may all get a bit Mad Max then, the way these AI are behaving. I think that's what I'll push it to. Like, it wasn't that long ago I finished my F1 2019 season before I started streaming. The PC was out of commission for like months towards the end of last year, around September.
This is your final lap of the race.
And then more recently the game itself had a driver issue on NVIDIA cards. It just kept crashing. Well, back then the problem that I had with the system was well, I upgraded the RAM and the graphics card both at the same time. So I was convinced there was a hardware problem. I was getting random blue screens. It looked like a RAM issue for everything that I could find out, and but all the diagnostics were saying everything was fine. So bought a new RAM kit, reseated graphics card, all the usual stuff. I was even in touch with NVIDIA tech support. They were convinced it was the graphics card as well. They wanted me to send it back, but I'd only just bought it, so I didn't want to refurb in return. And yeah, just retracing my steps and things, seeing what I'd done in the month of September. It actually turned out to be a BIOS update that Asus had put out for the motherboard. It just made everything, the whole system, unstable. But yeah, it just didn't occur to me that it would have been the BIOS. really crazy. System was rock solid up until then, but because I made the mistake of upgrading so many things at once and doing a BIOS update within a couple of weeks, plus I was playing the Division 2 at the time, and the Division 2 on DirectX 12 is notoriously unstable anyway, so it was pretty hard to weed out the fault.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Yeah, I uninstalled it. I gave up on it.
So another fantastic victory for Carlin today.
Good game, but my God,
Tell
Ubisoft
me,
quality.
Davide, what was the key to this success?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of these tires. But that said,
I'm actually really
all of
looking
that
forward to
would
the
have
sprint
been
race
for
now.
nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
No flashbacks, no damage. We'll take it.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Louis Delatraz, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Nobuharu Matsushita is my favorite one. Today was amazing. He made so many overtakes.
And now a look at the team standings. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Yeah, apparently the Division 2 is fine on if you play it on DirectX 11, but it takes a really big performance hit, so I just couldn't be bothered with it. At that point, you know, I sorted out the problems with the system and things like that, and I just couldn't be bothered putting something else on that's just going to crash again. But yeah, ever since I rolled back the BIOS, everything's been rock solid. Right, sprint race weather, what do we think? Snow, hailstones, meteorite shower. Ooh.
And we're back. After
Still just
yesterday's
overcast.
feature race, the top 8 drivers have been reversed on the grid, setting up some exciting action as we launch into today's event, the sprint race.
Overcast, I think we'll be okay.
You should have some space going into the first corner.
You're joking,
so try
mate.
to keep it tidy.
Okay, P8, we're going to P1. Let's go. Start felt good, still back down though. Oh, it's going to be a crazy first corner. Oof, kept our noses clean. I think we got a little tap on the back wheel there. Oh, lovely. 4 positions up. That higher downforce setup is really giving us an advantage here. Gonna back out of that one. Just be patient, we'll get there.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Cheers. Oh. Right, we'll go for the start finish straight. got it sooner. It's P3. P2 coming up, I think. Don't be dare turning on me. Oof. Gonna go for the inside. Come on. It's P2.
Nice move. Good job.
Oh, so the camera got a terrible exit. We got him. P1. And we did it in less than 2 laps. Not usually, no. I think that's why we start on mediums, or if there's more laps it's usually starting on the hards. I actually like the formula a lot. Don't know if it'd work in F1, reversing the top 8, I'm not sure. I know the bigger teams would never allow it anyway. It would be great. Yeah. I'd like Formula E to sort itself out as well. I mean, cars are impressive. They've got a good group of drivers, but half the tracks are horrible. I mean, it's clearly the future, all electric powertrain, and that it will happen. I like some of them. I just think they're so tight. Yeah. It has sort of got like a more underground feel to it at the moment. And I think what makes it difficult is like when you're used to all the prestige and ceremony of F1, it can't really compete, can it, at the moment?
Teammate by 7.2 seconds.
And that's not the formula's fault, obviously, but even so. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to trying when I pick up R-Factor 2, because they've got the Formula E Gen 1 and Gen 2 cars, as well as some of the tracks, I think, so I will be picking that up. Yeah, well, you see them sliding around, something awful, don't you? Yeah, if you take a look on Steam, JB, I think the base game at the moment's like 25 quid. And it's one of those games where a lot of the content is like in DLC packs and stuff. But from what I understand there is a lot of mods for it as well. Yeah, so in some ways it's similar to what you do, isn't it? I can imagine. Purple sectors. Yeah, I think so. As I say, I'll be done with this series after Abu Dhabi, so I'll be getting back into the F1 cars next week. I think for me, second season. So I'm not with like one of the midfielders now. I think I've signed with Red Bull on that one. I'll crank the AI to 70. Driver behind.
The gap behind us is 10.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Their time last lap was a 1 minute 57.1. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
That's the thing about the AI, at least on F2, it's so inconsistent. For some tracks, it was like kicking my ass all through the whole race, and others, this happens. Now I don't know if that's the AI or just I'm a lot stronger on some tracks than others. Yeah, Baku was horrendous. Oh. I can't believe how bad that track was. Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess so. But the way they've done it, like it does like blanket AI, like if one AI driver is terrible in a particular track or not particularly strong, then they're all like that. I think they need more variation. But I do think they've gave F2 a bit more thought this time, because a lot of people have been playing it. Yeah, I hope so. See, Codemasters get a lot of stick, but I think they do listen to the community. Stability is a big one for me this time though. I really want this next game to be rock solid stable all year. And I know sometimes driver updates is not their fault or problem, but even so, I think this game had a bit of a rocky start as far as stability went. And then it was pretty bad towards the end of last year as well.
Fastest lap for the race.
Three laps. Yeah, I mean, the key thing that the Stream Deck's done is it makes things more convenient, but I'm not used to that convenience. I know what a lot of people do when they're going between the game and the controls or whatever. They either have the game in borderless window mode, or they just alt-tab between the apps, which is okay on most games. But what I noticed on this is if I alt-tab between the game and any other application, especially when I'm streaming, you can get little sound glitches, little hiccups and stutters and things like that. It creates a little bit of a delay sometimes, so I needed another way to get around that. And the Stream Deck's perfect. See, I can send out like a tweet notification when I'm going to go live and things like that just by pressing a button that I've set up. It was expensive, like, but you gotta invest in these things sometimes. And I have got plans for it as well of other features that I can put in the stream that'll use it. Yeah. Yeah, the mate of mine on here, Yaris, he's got a crazy setup. I think he's got like 6 monitors, 2 PCs, 2 keyboards, or 3 keyboards, 3 mice I think he said. Absolutely insane setup. But he does a quality stream,
Okay,
and
creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
and the convenience that he must have of having 6 screens where you can just have a particular aspect of the stream dedicated to a single monitor. Pretty good setup if you've got the space for it. Full race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Okay, the gap behind is 19.2 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps. Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Well, I think the fastest lap's in the bag as well. I was dreading doing this track. So we're going to smash that lap time again. Tried to get on the power a bit too early there. Still nearly a second up somehow. I'm going to lose that now.
This is your final lap of the race.
First mistake. Driver behind.
Our gap behind is 23.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:56.3.
Oh. I don't think stewards were watching that.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
I think they just feel sorry for me after Baku. Who wouldn't?
Yes, you've done it.
Yes.
A great win then for the Carlin team today. Davide, what do you think made the difference?
No
here?
replays.
Well,
Fantastic.
I'm not sure what we just saw, but one thing's for sure. Today's winner is
Definitely
certainly
used to the
showed
car now. It only
they
took me
have
the
no
whole
fear
season.
battling it down on the track. And who can blame them? I don't think I ever seen someone through the competition so quickly. Today's race was a sight to behold, and judging from the crowd's reaction, it went down well with the fans as well.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it. After
Yeah, all in
today's
all, it's not a bad night, is it?
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Louis Delatraz,
Yeah, I've got to
who
be happy with
extends his
that.
advantage at the top of the championship. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you,
Let's check
who
the
was your
standings.
driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Luis Delatraz. He was just
Cheers,
perfect in
Davide.
conserving the tires and made the difference at the end.
And now a look at the team standings. Carlin have extended their lead at the top of the standings.
Well, it's definitely
Meanwhile,
more than I
Prema
started
have
with.
improved their position.
And
A
I
strong
appreciate
weekend for them
every
as they
single
find
viewer.
their way to the top. There will be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you'll join us at the next race
Yeah.
when Formula 2 returns.
Well, I think the first like 2 or 3 streams I didn't have a single one. But you know, you just got to soldier on. Right, so I'm going to wrap up tonight's stream here, guys. Thank you to everyone who joined us, everyone who watched the races. I know towards the end there, they weren't the most exciting things. I'll be wrapping up the F2 season probably tomorrow. We'll finish off with the Abu Dhabi feature and sprint race. After that, I'll either go back to the F1 series. I'm up to my second career season on there, so I'll carry on from that. Or I might start something fresh, maybe R Factor, or finally try and get to grips with 2.0. So yeah, thanks again everyone who followed, everyone who viewed. I really appreciate all the support. Special thanks again to Jack. Really appreciate you being here for most of the streams, and the chat's always fun. Right, so have a pleasant evening everyone, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Alright, good night now. Thanks again.